You might want to check your spare change, because one of those nickels could be worth thousands of dollars. I'm not kidding. This coin looks ordinary, but it hides a rare and valuable secret. Welcome to CoinVerse Academy, where small coins tell big stories. What if I told you that a coin sitting right now in your kitchen drawer, forgotten in a dusty old piggy bank, or dropped in your car's cup holder, could be worth more than your rent this month? Sounds ridiculous, right? It's just a nickel, 5 cents, practically nothing. But hidden among the everyday nickels floating around America, there's one particular coin, minted in 2006, that collectors are dying to get their hands on. This isn't some myth. This isn't hype. This is the true story of a Jefferson nickel that, because of a few strange quirks, mistakes, and mysteries, has sold for hundreds, even thousands of dollars. So sit tight, because in the next few minutes, we're diving deep into the unexpected world of rare nickels, collector frenzy, minting errors, and a coin that proves sometimes the smallest things are worth the most. The forgotten nickel that changed the game. To understand why the 2006 Jefferson nickel became a collector's dream, we need to go back, way back, to 1938. That's the year the U.S. Mint first introduced the Jefferson nickel, replacing the old Buffalo nickel design. The new coin featured a side-profile portrait of Thomas Jefferson, America's third president, on the front, and his famous Monticello home on the back. For decades, the design didn't change. The Jefferson nickel became a quiet workhorse of American currency, passed through countless hands, dropped into vending machines, and forgotten in pockets. But in 2004, everything changed. The U.S. Mint launched the Westward Journey series, a set of commemorative nickels that celebrated the Lewis and Clark expedition. It was a refreshing break from tradition, and collectors loved it. Then came 2006, the year the Mint decided to permanently redesign the nickel. For the first time in history, Jefferson's face was shown front-facing, a bold, direct gaze. Alongside it, the word Liberty, written in a flowing script, not typed, but handwritten, based on Jefferson's own writing. It was classy, personal, modern, but more importantly, it created the perfect storm for something unexpected: minting errors. And those errors? That's where the value lies. The secret's hiding in the 2006 nickel. Let's break this down. In 2006, millions of nickels were produced at both the Philadelphia P and Denver D mints. But the most mysterious and valuable versions seem to have come out of Denver. The coins with the little D under the year. So what makes them valuable? In a word, imperfection. Some of these coins left the mint with unintentional errors. These flaws, tiny and sometimes invisible to the naked eye, made them extremely desirable to collectors. Imagine a coin where Jefferson's face looks melted, ghostly, as if it's fading into the background. That's known as a die clash error, where two parts of the coin press together in a way that causes the design to look distorted. Some nickels have doubled letters, like the word Liberty appearing twice, slightly shifted. Others have off-center strikes, cracks, or are missing key details like the mint mark or parts of the date. What looks like damage to the average person is gold to a collector. One 2006-D Jefferson nickel with a heavy clash sold for $1,495 at auction. Another coin, lightly circulated but featuring a visible doubling of the design, brought in $650 on eBay, all for a coin worth only 5 cents. The people who found treasure in their change. Let's make this real. Meet Raymond, a retired truck driver from Kentucky. In 2019, he was sorting through a jar of coins he'd saved over the years. He wasn't a collector, just someone who hated letting change go to waste. One day, while watching YouTube, he stumbled on a video about rare coins. Curious, he picked up his magnifying glass and began looking closer. That's when he saw it. A 2006 nickel with a strange smear across Jefferson's face. He thought it was damage. Turns out it was a rare die abrasion error, a flaw caused by worn equipment at the mint. A collector paid him $800 through PayPal for that one coin. Then there's Lisa, a young college student in California. She was flat broke and started selling old clothes and junk online to make extra money. One night, she dumped out her coin jar and Googled valuable nickels. She found a 2006 D with what appeared to be a double date. 2006 looked stamped twice. That coin, listed on eBay for $2,000. It eventually sold for $1,300. These aren't lottery wins. These are people like you and me, just paying attention. How to identify a rare 2006 nickel. So how can you find one yourself? First, check the year. Look for 2006. Next, look just under the year for the mint mark. A small letter D means it came from Denver. That's the version you want. Then grab a magnifying glass or a macro lens on your phone and look closely at Jefferson's face. Any distortion, melting, or faded features? The word Liberty? Any doubling? Unusual spacing? The date, 2006. Does it look stamped twice? The edge of the coin? Is it off-center or oddly shaped? Keep in mind, a tiny variation can mean a massive difference in value. You're not looking for damage from wear and tear. You're looking for a factory mistake. What's it worth? So let's talk numbers. A regular 2006 Jefferson Nickel is worth, you guessed it, 5 cents. But a 2006 D with a rare mint error, especially in uncirculated or lightly circulated condition. Minor clash errors, $50 to $150. Double die errors, $200 to $500, ghost face, heavy die, clash. $800 to $1,500, major off-center strikes or missing elements. $1,500 plus. And these values are increasing as more people become aware of these hidden gems. The rarer the error, the more collectors will pay. Remember, these coins are no longer being minted. What's out there is all there is. Where to sell if you found a 2006 D that looks weird. Don't rush to spend it. You have a few options. eBay. Search 2006 Jefferson Nickel error to compare your coin. Great collections. A professional coin auction site. Local coin dealers. Some might even offer free evaluations, PCGS or NGC grading. If the coin looks extremely rare, get it graded. Grading increases trust and boosts your price. Myths versus facts. A few quick clarifications. Not every 2006 nickel is valuable, only ones with clear errors. Scratched or damaged coins from use are not the same as mint errors. You don't need to be a coin expert, just observant. If in doubt, post photos in collector forums or Facebook groups. Many experts help for free. The final word, don't underestimate spare change. In a world obsessed with fast money, most people overlook the small things. But history has shown us, over and over, that incredible value can hide in plain sight. That coin in your pocket? It could be a mistake. A beautiful, historical, valuable mistake. So next time you get change, don't toss that nickel. Flip it. Check the year. Look for the D. And remember, sometimes 5 cents can be priceless. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button and share it with someone who might have a hidden treasure in their drawer. Subscribe to CoinVerse Academy for weekly deep dives into rare coins, valuable bills, and secret history hiding in your wallet. This is your chance to turn pocket change into a paycheck. I'm Raza, and this has been CoinVerse Academy. See you in the next hunt.